Namaste and Jai 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 Sri Krishna to all of my universal brothers and sisters and family members. You are all a part of my family and vice versa. Now let me just give you a very small example, which I've written in my notes, is that a philanthropist donates big sums to large institutions. They donate money, sometimes clothes, sometimes other goods and services. He regards this as some kind of social service only, which is a very good thing. You know, it's encourageable. That is all. He has not got the bhava or mental attitude that the whole world is the manifestation of the world, and that he is serving the Lord. That is the attitude that the philanthropist should have. That he is serving the whole world through God, and vice versa. He has not got the bhava that the Lord is working through his instruments or senses, that every act is an offering unto the Lord, and that every deed is a yogic activity. Just like in the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, it denotes two different kinds of karma. Sakam karma and nishkam karma. Sakam karma is that you're doing actions to seek something in return, to seek a blessing, to seek something, to seek fame, fortune. That is called sakam. And nishkam karma is that which you do for the sake of humanity. It is because you have that inner bhava. It is because you realize that God is using you as an instrument, and you seek no fruits in return. Because God is using you as an instrument. And always remember that when you do something, always remember that God is using you as an instrument. Many places in India, dinner is prepared for 500 persons, even when 200 persons are invited. They always cook extra food. Feeding is worship of Narayan the Lord for a Hindu. It is Atithi Yajna, or sacred sacrifice. A Hindu regards every creature as the Lord, the manifestation of the Lord, because God is all in all, as I've explained in my previous blogs, that even an ant, and all the way up to an elephant, an amoeba, all the way up to an elephant or giraffe, it's all part of God. Atithi Yajna, or sacrifice. A Hindu regards every creature as the Lord. We are very generous, noble, big-hearted. It is very good to be sympathetic, hospitable, and merciful. For example, in certain places in India, if they see a hungry man on the street, they will take him to their house, treat him as an Atithi Narayan, or, a guest of honor. I mean, every guest should be treated with the utmost respect. Atithi Seva Bhava. Atithi means guests. Guests are the form of God, who has to be treated with the utmost respect. Atithi Seva Bhava. Feed him first and then take their food second. Nowhere in the world will you hear of such treatment. You cannot even get a morsel of food free in other countries. No. We Hindus believe that if we feed a single sage or a Mahatma, we are feeding the whole world, because I realized that sage is identical with the whole Virat or Brahma, and is one of the single beings of the entire universe. We are all. If you feed one hungry person, you are feeding all of mankind. Always remember that. That is why it is very important, like before you even eat your food, it is always good to say grace, say God's name. Bhagwan ka naam lena chahiye khane se pehle. It is good to say Jai Sri Krishna, Jai Sri Ram, Om Namah Shivaya before you eat or anything. But make sure you just take a little bit, just one morsel of food, and just throw it outside for the ants or birds or any kind of insects. Those are all kalpit. In the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna uses the word kalpit. Now what does kalpit mean? Kalpit means that it is all the part of the Lord. Kalpit. Kalpit. It is all the part of the Lord. By feeding ants, birds, dogs, crows, giving them food, you are giving food to the entire universe. You're feeding them. You're serving God. And always remember that you are not doing the service. It is the God inside you that is doing the service. Always remember that. Ethics bases sublime philosophy of Vedanta in Sanyat, which propounds the doctrines of oneness, life, and unity of consciousness, humanity. I'm going to continue to drill that into your head over and over and over and over like a tape recorder. Humanity, 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 humanity. Service to humanity is service to God. If you don't have service to humanity, then going to the mandir, going to the church, going to any religious function, going to the mosque or any religious place is useless. It is useless. It is like visiting an empty grave. It's absolutely useless. But if you have humanity, insanyat, if you have humanity and love in your heart for all creatures, even an amoeba, then going to a mandir, a mosque, synagogue, a Buddhist temple is useful. Always remember that. Humanity is, was, and always will be the highest of all religions. It is the truth. It is the path of spirituality. Ethics or morality and doing good to others is a manifestation of this oneness. It is the God inside you that is doing good. That is why I still maintain that I also accept atheists as Hindus as well. There are a lot of atheists and Buddhists who deny the existence of God. But they believe in humanity. Because it is the God, the infinite God, Krishna, who is instilling humanity within them. Jai Sri Krishna. Har Har Mahadeva. Praise Krishna. Jai Sri Krishna. By distributing food to the crows, dogs, cows, and fish first before you eat, a Hindu, he tries to recognize that the one Atma that is hidden in all these forms, all 8,400,000 different types of species, we all possess the same exact Atma. Our goals is to, become one with the universal being. And how you become one? By loving one. As it says in the Bible, love your neighbor as thyself. Why is that? Because your neighbor is thyself. The only difference is illusion. Is that, he's a neighbor and I'm the other neighbor. That is the only difference, is that it is illusion. He knows that in loving others, he loves himself. And in injuring others, he injures himself. Through the practice of cosmic love, he feels that all bodies are his, all hands are his, and all feet are his, and all the whole world of humanity. Vishwakaram is all his. In the Quran it says, if you kill one person, it is like killing all of humanity. And if you save one life, it is like saving all of humanity. I like to take it, a step further, is that if you say something bad, or think something bad about one person, or anything, or anyone, you are saying bad about the entire universe. All of humanity. And if you just help one person, just feed one person, just help the ones who are closest to you, you are serving all of humanity. That is why I love Mother Teresa when she says to serve the ones who are nearest to you first, before you serve others. Starts with the one closest to you. Your family, your friends, your neighbors, the ones who are in need. And gradually you'll become one with the soul of the universe. You will. You are all. Self-realization and humanity are the path of enlightenment. Always remember that. Any enlightened being will tell you that I am not enlightened. But I can tell you this. If Lord Krishna was here, Buddha was here, if Jesus was here, Muhammad was here, they would tell you the same exact thing. That service to humanity is service to God. Jai Sri Krishna. I'd like to thank you very much for listening to my YouTube blogs, watching. May Lord Krishna bless you in all areas of your life. Please continue to view my blogs. May Lord Krishna bless you. My email is the description box at supremelordkrishna@yahoo.com. Please, comment, subscribe. Please do not ask me anything that's, controversial, because, there's a lot of kids watching this, a lot of adults as well, a lot of priests, a lot of Hindu priests that I know personally. Please don't ask me anything about, abortion, affirmative action, same-sex marriage, the death penalty, legalizing marijuana, or anything that's, controversial. Please pertain your questions and comments to Hinduism, yoga, and meditation. May Lord Krishna bless you. Om Vasudevam Sutamadevam Kansachanurmardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Shri Krishnam Bande Jagadguru Krishnam Bande Jagadguru Krishnam Bande Jagadguru Mantrahinam Kriyahinam Bhaktihinam Sureshanam Yad Puchata Maya Devi Paripurna Tatastame Paripurna Tatastame Paripurna Tatastame. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat.